everyone. Welcome back to another Watson Brothers Team Stats video. It is June 1st, so we are here to talk about May 2023 stats. Ian, take it away.
Another great month for stats, if you love stats, which I do. We follow, as you know, the single-family category, townhomes and apartments here in the Valley. And it's continuing on where we left off last month, in that we've turned the corner. Inventory is still down. All three categories are down about 30% versus a year ago. And I don't think that's going to change, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But pricing has now started to move up, as has unit sales. And if I look at unit sales, we are actually seeing residential single-family homes are better than they were a year ago, which is the first month we've seen that in over a year. Townhomes are up even more, better than a year ago. Apartments are about flat, but we have seen us turn the corner on those things. The other point of note is that the average sale price, which everybody asks, what's my house worth? What's my house worth? Well, it's about 10% less than it was last year. We're starting to climb back up a little bit, so that number is going to get smaller and smaller. Let's just see when that gap gets back to zero. But the number you can keep in the back of your head right now, 10%. A couple other things of note in terms of pricing that will affect pricing. The Bank of Canada adjusts its interest rates on June the 7th, which is next Wednesday.
Which is my birthday.
Special day.
Could be positive, negative, you never know.
We never know. And it could be up a quarter point, it could be down a quarter point, or it could be flat. We don't know. But what we do know is that consumers have accepted where we are now and have got some stability in the market. And that's what we needed. We've stopped really rising, and we're at a plateau right now. And the consumer, the buying consumer, is saying, okay, that's where we're at. Let's go buy or let's go sell.
Mm-hmm. And we've been in lots of good conversations with, we have quite a few mortgage brokers that we work with. And they were, in our conversations, were saying, hey, we always ask them, what are some notes maybe for buyers or sellers that they need to think of when they're thinking about mortgages? And just some really good points to say that you don't need to have 10, 15, 20% down. You can have 5% down as a down deposit. That's okay. You don't need to be a new homeowner to have that percentage. You can have that even if you've owned a home and you're moving up or moving down.
Yeah, another point would be if you are getting help from the Bank of Families, so grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents, it's important to have that money, so the inheritance or whatever it could be, in your bank at least 30 or 60 to 90 days before completion date to be able to utilize those funds. So making sure that that money is actually physically in your bank and talking to your bank about what that timeline looks like, either the 60 or 90 days, is really quite important.
Yeah, it needs to be in there for sure.
Yeah.
Ask those questions.
The other thing that I'm going to make a little bit of a prediction here is that,
oh dear,
we have what I'm going to call the double whammy. So if you're a homeowner and you have a house that you bought 2 years ago, you've probably got a 5-year mortgage. So you're looking at your house and going, I've got 3 years left on my mortgage. And that mortgage is probably at anywhere from 1.5% to 2%. And so you're saying, man, I'd really like a new house. I look at that new house and I go, but I have to get a new mortgage. And that new mortgage is at 5%. So typically, say if you're at $700,000 house and you're looking to move up, you're going to buy a $900 million house. You're going to get hit by the extra purchase price. Then you're going to get hit by your bump in interest rates. So
double whammy.
Double whammy. So people are holding off and saying, I think I'll wait until my mortgage expires. And my prediction is we are not going to see a change in inventory to any great degree until people get through their 5-year mortgages. So in year 3, 4, 5, they're not going to do anything. Come year 5, they're going to go, okay, I got to get a new mortgage. Now's the time I'm going to get a new house. And that's when we're going to see things happening.
So you're saying, really, in about 2 to 3 years, we're going to see maybe an increase of
inventory.
I
think we're going to see a delay of that time period until houses come back in the market. And until we see more houses coming back in the market, we are going to be in a state of constant rising prices.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions, real estate or not, give us a phone call at 250-712-2222.